in the today's session, we will discuss about prerequisite of job requisitions. So when we will start creating the requisition, but before creating the requisitions, there are a lot of steps to be completed as a part of an implementation. Okay, so we will see those steps. After that, we will see what are job offer letter templates and how we can create the templates for job offer letters. And again, for the job offers also, we will see what are the prerequisites that needs to be implemented as a part of implementation before start using the job offer letters. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So first is job requisitions. This is these topics we will discuss about under job requisitions. So first one is configure job requisition creation options. Okay, so whenever we'll create a job requisition, okay, so there are multiple options to create a job requisition. Okay, so based on when a user creates a job requisition, the user selector only displays the creation option to which the user has access. That means there are multiple options to create a job requisition from scratch. Okay, but based on the access, a user may can see a restricted list of values. Okay, so if you will go to hiring, my client groups, whenever the recruiter tries to any navigation related to ORC is go to home page. Okay, because this from this user account settlement maintenance are the navigation for admin. Okay,
Yes.
recruiter or
Yes.
hiring manager will not be able to access this settlement maintenance. Okay, these are the higher privileges access. Okay, so on the home page, go to my client groups and hiring section. Under hiring only, you have to do everything. Okay, apart from this, there is nothing in the other sections.
Okay.
Okay, under requisitions, click on add button. Okay, so once we start creating a requisition, so there are multiple options to create a job requisition. First one is to initiate a job requisition using template. This means that yesterday we have at the last we have seen the how to create a requisition template. So this is where we can use the requisition template where system is asking if you want to create a job requisition using a job requisition template. So here what we will see, we will select the template as a creation. Okay, and system will ask on the another field which template you have to select. So we have to give in the reference of the template name here, and automatically based on the values that we have selected on the template while creating, those values will auto populate in the requisition creation form. Okay, so this is the advantage of job requisition template. Second one is initiate job requisition using blank requisition. So if you have a requirement where you don't want to copy any requisition or copy any data, you want to create the job requisition from blank, just from the scratch. So this is the option where you can create. So these all are the privileges name. While on the security side, we can assign those privileges to give the access to the recruiters. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and third one is initiate a job requisition using existing requisition. So suppose I have created one requisition, okay, and I want to create a dummy of that requisition or copy of that requisition, but name will be different. But apart from that name, all values will be same. So what I can do, instead of creating a dummy requisition again, I will simply click on create requisition button. A form will be opened for the job requisition. Okay, so I will just give the creation process as existing requisition, and system will ask me the requisition number, like he's asking like from which requisition you have to copy the data. Okay, so I will pass the requisition number reference at that time, and based on the requisition number, this fields will be auto populated. Okay, so
Yeah.
initiate a job requisition using job. So this privileges allows to create a job requisition based on some specific job. Okay, so suppose I am creating a job requisition based on a accountant job, or a consultant job, or principal consultant job, like this. Okay, same as for the position also, if we are creating any requisition based on any position. Okay,
Yeah, maybe senior accountant, junior accountant.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
So these privileges, no need to take all. Based upon the business requirement, we can use only one, right? One initiate job
Yeah,
authorization.
usually it's a part of the role only, standard role.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay,
standard role only have all these privileges. Okay, so by default, you will able to see all the values, because every time recruiter may have different requirement, or may or your business say that no, we will only use this blank requisition option or a template requisition option. We don't require
okay,
any other options. So
okay,
there are multiple things, but if there is a requirement in the business that they need to impose some restriction on this creation process, then you can manually go to roles and remove the privileges. Okay, but if you don't want, then it's a standard role, and standard role may have all the privileges to use.
oh, yeah, yeah, got it.
Okay, so initiate a job requisition. So this means that this privileges allow user to create job requisition from a template, blank requisition, or an existing requisition. See, so instead of assigning these three privileges again and again, just assign initiate a job requisition, which will give you the access for these three privileges.
Mm,
Okay,
okay,
so now profile options controlling requisition behavior. Okay, so profile options basically in the system where assign some security or some access, which enables or disable the configuration. Okay, so suppose we are looking for some configuration to be enabled on the instance. Okay, and that configuration is itself not enabled or not visible on the front end. So that means some profile options are disabled from the setup and maintenance, from the admin side. Okay, so we need to enable those profile options. After that, those configurations will be enabled or visible on the front end. After that, we can configure those configurations. Got it?
okay,
So when user creates a job requisition based on a job or position, the profile options controls our behavior. Like, this is the profile option name per default grade from job positions. The grade value is defaulted if requested with the profile option. Okay, so if we will enable the this profile option, then the grade value will be defaulted on the requisition creation page, same as per enforce valid grades. If the profile option is set accordingly, you can only select grades which are valid for a job or position. That means if I will select for job, so whatever grade will be valid for that job, automatically on the grade will be uh, uh, valid for that job only. You will not be able to select any other grades. Okay, so we are enforcing some grades to that job. That's why the name is per enforce valid grades.
okay.
Okay, and this ORA IRC rec default short posting description from profile description enabled. This profile option basically, the short description is defaulted from the profile description of the profile, from the profile description of the profile only if the profile option is set. Okay, so we can set some short description of the templates on the profile description on the profile side. So whenever if we will enable it, so all the description based on the requisition will be defaulted. if the profile option is enabled.
So this Aura underscore IRC are required. So this
Mhm.
is default that code we have to give, right? If anything missing, it won't come, right? That entire
Yeah, yeah.
URL. So
So these all are the additional settings that we can do on the job requisition. It's not a part of the implementation, but if your business ask for you to enable these settings or have such requirement like this, then you go for a profile option and enable these profile options in the system.
okay, okay, fine.
Okay. So Aura POS hiring status filter. If the profile option is set accordingly, the show only approved positions checkbox is displayed next to the selector. This option allows users to select a position to create a requisition. Okay, so basically, when you will create a requisition, so position field will not be tagged anywhere in the job requisition form. Okay, uh, not a part of job requisition creation process. So if we will enable this profile option, so it will allow you to create a job requisition from an active position. Okay, so an active while creating active position page, while creating active position in the system, so that page will itself configure a requisition status form, which will ask whether you want to create a job requisition based on this position. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Now enable full job requisition creation by hiring managers. So when hiring managers create job requisition, you can allow them to enter all the details of the requisition instead of only a small subset of the information. Okay, basically we are giving the access to the hiring managers. Okay, to edit anything on a job requisition. Okay, so this also is dependent on the business requirement. If business requirement say hiring manager should only be approving the job requisition, okay, they cannot edit anything on the job requisition, they can only just approve it. Okay, so then we will not enable this feature. But if the requirement is the hiring manager should be able to edit the job requisition and can work on the job requisition, then we have to enable this feature. Basically this feature is giving the access for the customization of the job requisition to the hiring managers.
Okay.
Okay, so what we will do, we will go to now, we will see how to enable the profile option. Okay, go to setup and maintenance, click on task, click on search, search for manage administrator profile values. Profile option code, I have copied this code, I will paste it here. Okay, as you can see the value is already set to y. Okay, y means we have given the access to hiring managers to customize the job requisition creation process.
Okay.
Okay, if the value is n, then hiring managers will only have the limited access on the job requisition.
Hmm.
So now we will enable job requisition creation process when requesting a new position. Okay, so we can allow users to create a job requisition while requesting a new position or duplicating an existing one. Requesting a new position means if we are creating a new position in the system, at that time we can tag a job requisition on that position that I already told you. So a section called requisition details is available on the creation new position creation process. So not all the requisition fields are available. Okay, requisition details section only a subset of the standard requisition creation process available. So some steps that are that needs to be enabled for this feature are at the like add the requisition details section in the position creation flow. Okay, first one is to add the requisition detail section in the position creation flow. Second one is to select which requisition fields to make visible in the requisition detail section. And third one is to configure job requisitions to be automatically approved when created from a position.
Okay.
So now we will see how to add the requisition detail section in the position creation flow. Okay. So for this again we need a sandbox that I already showed you how to work on sandbox. You will click on user account, edit pages. Yes, you were saying something.
No, no. So you are telling here syntax is required, right? How you, because I think as your experience you are aware. Suppose while practicing, I have to like any means I don't know how to say that word. How to identify this area need compulsory syntax.
So see, we are enabling any feature on the page. Okay. So I told you like whenever there is any requirement to enable or disable any fields, okay,
Okay,
to
okay, okay,
rename rename the section, okay, to hide
okay,
the section, okay, to
okay.
enable the section on the page, then sandbox is required.
Required.
Because when sandbox is required when there is a customization required on the page level. Okay,
Okay, okay.
so
In
at
page
that
level.
time we need a sandbox.
Syntax. Okay. Not into configuration side, only customization time only.
Yep.
Okay.
Because suppose we are conferring one page like a job requisition page we are conferring it. Okay, so on that page while implementing so business said that no, we don't want these fields, just hide it. Okay, so from
Okay,
here it
okay.
will be achievable. We will just enable the sandbox. Okay, go to experience HM experience design studio and search for the job requisition form and disable the field. That's it. And we'll
Okay.
deploy the changes on the sandbox.
So even other
Okay.
modules also they will use the sandbox, same like
Yeah,
what
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
okay,
Sandbox is a
okay.
universal feature on the Oracle Fusion.
Okay, okay.
So my client groups, quick actions, and we will go to HCM Experience Design Studio. So now we will search for the form, request a new position. This one. Okay. as you can see, requisition detail section is here. Okay, so it's already visible. Okay, we can make it mandatory from here, required, not required. Okay, and we can
Okay.
click on edit button. Okay, so to add any fields here, like it's by default the one field is added. Where it goes, this one only. Okay, so we click on done. Guided journey or task are related to performance management, so we will not see this. It's already enabled. So if it is disabled, then we will enable it, give the give any name to the rule, and save and close, and activate that rule. Okay, once the rule that is activated, then the changes that we have done in the rule will be implemented on the Oracle Fusion whole instance.
Okay.
Okay, now we have enabled the job requisition creation feature on the position page. Okay, so this rule that I have access now, request a new position, is a page name. Okay, so this also can be accessible by another page called position details. This one, position detail page. Okay, from here also we can enable the requisition section.
Okay. So even there, even here. Okay.
Yeah. Now configure job requisitions to be automatically approved. So we want to, we need that whenever any job requisition is created from the position page, not from a job requisition page, it should be automatically approved. Okay, so let me show you how it looks like when creating a position with the help of job requisition. I'm just showing you, it's not related to recruiter or hiring manager. I'm just showing you how it look like if there is a requirement to create a job requisition based on position. Click on create. Okay, as you can see, requisition template field is coming here. Okay, under the hiring information.
Information. Correct.
Okay, based on the whenever we'll select the job requisition template here, so all the fields that are related to template will be auto populate.
Okay.
So now we will see how to we can configure job requisition to be automatically approved if they created from a position. Okay, so use the requisition creation source attribute in requisition approval rules. So this attribute contains the ORA underscore position value, which indicates that the requisition was. So the requisition rules how to create, how to automatically approve the job requisitions. So this we can see while we will configure the job requisition approval.
Okay.
Okay, we can see how to configure the approval rule. So now there is another requirement to enable a work requirement section on the job requisition page. So here we will see how to enable a job requisition, how to enable some sections on the job requisition page. Okay. So for this, again, we have to go to HM Experience Design Studio. Here you can see under quick actions, it is given under my client group, quick actions, HM Experience Design Studio.
Okay. So recently, what user that is highlighted, right? There.
Yeah, yeah. On the action page name, so these all are the basically the whenever I expand this list of values, all the values that are coming are the uh, page names. Okay, present in the Oracle Fusion. So we are looking for recruiting, create a job requisition. This one. Okay, I can see one rule is already created. Let's see what rule is this. Okay, so as you can see, work requirement section is here. Okay, I can enable disable it from here.
Okay.
Visible, not visible. Done. Save and close, and the changes will be saved. And as for this, we can have a rule implemented to enable the work requirement section. And also suppose there is a requirement like business gave you the requirement that for US, just enable the work requirement section, but it should not be enabled for India or any other region. It should be enabled for only US only. Work requirement section and job requisition page. But
Oh, okay.
how we will achieve this, because a job requisition form is only one. Okay, all the users from US, all the users from India will be on the same page. Okay, but how we can restrict it? So here uh, we can, what we can do, we can create one more rule. Okay, click on add and click on country.
Okay.
Okay, and enable it for US. Just create it for US only. Uh, uni- US, United States. Okay, we can select multiple countries. Okay, we can select United States. Now, what will happen? All the changes that I will do in this page, Ona, that will be restricted to this country only. Okay,
Okay, okay,
any
okay,
user that will from India is logging into the ORC and creating a requisition. All these changes that I will do in this page now, that will not be apply for that India users.
okay, okay. Based upon the country
Okay,
only, it will. Okay,
yeah, and once the rule is completion, sorry, the rule values are added here. Give the name of the rule, description of the rule, and then save it close. Also, as same as we have done for country, we can also do it for the role name. Okay, so we want I want to give any restrictions. I want to imply any apply any restrictions on job requisition page. Okay, based on some roles I can do that, and based on the recruiting type also we can do that.
okay,
Okay, so this is all about this. This one is also same. How to enable the responsibilities and qualification section, same as we have seen for the work requirement section.
okay. And normally, who are working already in ORC, they are working for
Hmm.
more into US project only, right? US or
Yeah, yeah.
UAE.
So define responsibilities and qualifications. Okay, so as you have seen, so okay, some of the jobs that are posted on the career portals. Okay, so when we expand this, when we open that job to see like how it matches or how it fits our my job description. Okay, so whenever I will see, okay, some of the requisitions, some of the openings may have some different sections called responsibilities. Okay, what are the responsibilities will be assigned for as a part of this job to you? Okay, what are the qualifications required for these jobs? Okay, so these two are different sections. So same feature is given by Oracle on the ORC side also. While creating a job requisition, we can have some responsibilities added, and we can add some qualification required values. Okay, we can type it. Okay, like this qualification is required or you will be assigned for this responsibility like this. Okay, we can add while creating a job requisition. So that information will be posted, all the information will be posted on the career portals.
Okay,
So let's see how we can define the responsibilities and other sections. Okay, concept and maintenance. Recruiting and candidate experience, recruiting content library, posting description, this one, as there is no posting description. Category we will we will give as post and description. Okay, visibility should be internal, external both. Okay, as you can see, description is also coming, responsibilities are also coming, and qualifications are also coming.
Okay.
Okay, so let's open any job. Okay, so this is the description. We can add it here. Qualifications I can add what experience we require, and on the responsibility side I can just add some dummy text. As you can see, our now posted description is ready to be used. You can click on save and activate. So as you can see, all the text is saved now. So now I will later on I will show you where we will use this post and description template. Okay, but as of now you can just see like we have created the post and description template, and based this consists of our responsibilities, qualification, and description of job requisition. Okay, that will be help in uh, that will help candidates to see how it look like. Now force users to access sections while creating a job requisition. So whenever we create or edit rules for the recruiting job requisition page in the transaction design studio, we can define if the section within a job requisition must be accessed or not by the users. So when sections are configured as required, users who create a job requisition or modify draft job requisitions need to access and open these sections in the requisitions to be able to save the requisition or submit it for approval. If fields within a required sections are configured as required, users will not be able to leave the section until those required fields are filled. Also, if users don't access required sections, an error message is displayed indicating which one is needs to be accessed to process with the selected action. So Basically, some of the pages so not some, all the pages recruiting, so just for example, recruiting create job requisition page. Okay, so all this must be accessed or not by the users based on the access provided by the security console. Okay, so whenever these sections are configured, okay, as required, so we have to must select some values on these sections. Okay, without selecting any values on these sections, we will not be able to move it further, because system will give the error that that particular required field is required on the page.
Okay.
So for users who can only initiate job requisitions, okay, so like initiate job requisition means they can create a job requisition, but they cannot update the job requisitions. They only have to initiate, have the access to initiate a job requisition. Okay, so now for them, the error message is displayed when saving the requisition because they do not have the access. So for users with the update job requisition privilege, the error message is displayed when submitting the requisition. So this allows users to save changes in the requisition even if not all required sections have been visited, while making sure required sections are visited before submitting. Okay, so now how we will do it? We will just go to the sandbox and go to the HM Experience Design Studio. My client groups HCM Experience Design Studio.
Yeah, since recruiting.
What page is requisition? Recruiting create job requisition. Click on it. Existing rule. Okay, so from here we can make it visible or not visible. Oh, sorry, not visible. Required or not required. Okay, from here we can see like each and every section should be visited by the user as a part of the creation section. Okay, so it means that we are making mandatory all the sections on the job requisition. As a result, we are forcing the users to go through each and every section as a part of a requisition creation process. Now we will see how to automatically unpost a job requisition from a career portals. Okay, so when we create a job requisition on ORC, so to show or a candidate, or to have an like a candidate can access the job requisitions, external candidates. So to achieve that, we will post the job requisition. Okay, so usually we post the job requisition on career portals, and from there candidates see the relevant job requisitions and apply on them. Okay, so what if a recruiter wants, whenever as such the job requisition is approved, it will be automatically post on the external portals. Okay, I don't have to do it manually. So for that we can achieve it through these steps. Okay, first one is to add specific fields using transaction design studio, and then create a fast formula user condition based on a job requisition. Recruiting create a job requisition, edit it, configuration section. Okay, on the page attributes. So these all are the sections. Okay, so based on the different selections of the section, all the page attributes. Page attributes is basically on the configuration section. All these fields are enabled. Okay, are available. Okay, based on our system requirement, we can enable disable fields from different sections. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So this page attributes, so by default it's came, right? No one not
Yeah, yeah. By
created.
default, Oracle have given we cannot add any sections or page attributes here. We can just enable or disable it.
Disable. Okay.
Okay, as you can see, under the region configuration, all these page attributes are there. As you can see, automatically and post requisition option is here. Okay, if I will enable it, this field this field is start reflecting on a job requisition page, and while filling up the job requisition as a recruiter can select this value as yes. Okay, so whenever we will create a job requisition, it will automatically post or unpost the job requisition from the career portal. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
now see what let's see, like, and now enable the managers to initiate a job requisition to direct reports. Okay, so to allow managers to initiate a job requisition direct report, you need to set up a responsive layout for my team page. Setup and maintenance. We'll search for the this option. So it's enabled, and the second option we will see again. So this one is also enabled. Okay, under my team. But the option is not coming. might be having some access issue because so this is this option that I am showing you basically enables the job requisition creation, okay, on the my team page itself. Like a manager can access from here only instead of going to my client groups and hiring. Okay, they
Okay.
can create a job requisition from here only. Let me see if it's enable disable feature is no. Okay, I will check what has happened here because I think security side on this there is some issue. Okay, and for this instance, I don't have the access to security. Okay, so once our instance daily instance will be refreshed now. After that, I can show you. Okay,
Okay.
Madhu, I'm just coming in 5 minutes. Okay, just grabbing a water bottle and coming.
Yeah. Yeah, please. Hello. Say, you are unmuted.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
really sorry. I'm
Yeah,
really
yes, sir.
sorry. So we will see like how to configure the organization tree list of values. Okay,
Okay.
so basically while creating a job requisition, okay, so we will see the organization values. So that values basically comes from the list organization tree only. Okay, so we will see how to configure it. Okay, so I just come to the setup and maintenance section. I will show you again. Okay, from the home button, user account button, go to setup and maintenance. Okay, click on this task tab and go to search. Search what for the task manage organization trees. Click on it. Okay, as you can see, many organization trees are created here. Okay, now we will see the active one. I think all of these are active. It says we can select any of this which is effective, like active, and click on duplicate. Okay, so it will duplicate the tree code. Okay, so let's say test org tree Z. Okay, just remember the code name should be having underscore, not a spaces. Okay, else it will give the error.
But this organizational tree, it's a part of core HR, right? More into.
Yeah. It's a part of core HR, but for recruiting we have to configure it. Like it's already configured if the core HR is implemented. I'm just showing
The,
you like
okay,
how the
okay.
organization values are coming. Because before implementing recruiting, core HR should be already implemented, right, in the system.
Implemented. Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is created. Let's open it. Okay, expand it. You just have an overview only. Okay, so no need to go into deep because it's not a part of configuration for recruiting. I'm just showing you how the organization values will come if you have any requirement further, like to add or remove. You can do it. You can click on submit. Actions active. I'm just add tree node. Okay, click on submit. Okay, actions set status active. Okay. So we are just doing an audit in order to able to activate this tree. We click on OK. As you can see, now my tree is activated. Okay, and we can start using this tree on the job requisition page. Okay, now what we can do, we can assign this tree to the ORC. Okay, so what we can do, we can just go to the setup and maintenance, recruiting and candidate experience information. Mm, under this management, click on enterprise recruiting and candidate experience management. Okay, and as you can see, recruiting organization tree name. Okay, as you can see, now that tree is coming here and I can attach to ORC. Okay, till now any doubts, Madhu? Any issues you have?
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay, now we can define the collaborators types. Okay, so what collaborator types we can use? Okay, so we can define the collaborator types that recruiter can select while creating. So I told you the collaborator concept, right? While creating a job requisition, we can add a collaborator apart from hiring manager and recruiter. Who else can access the job requisition? So that needs to be configured through a, that needs to become through a collaborator type only. Okay, who will be the collaborator type? So we can define some of the types, collaborator types in the system before implement, like at the time of implementation. Okay, so basically collaborative tribes helps recruiters to define the hiring team more, hiring roles more precisely, and to better manage communication between members of the job requisition and offer hiring teams. When a user is added to a collaborator as a collaborator on a job requisition or job offer, the user has the required data security to view the requisition or offer. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. We will search, click on search, and we will search for the lookup. Manage common lookup. We will search for this ORC. Okay, so as you can see, only one collaborator type is created under the collaborator types. Okay, So we can create multiple collaborative types based on our business requirement, and all these types will come reflect on the job requisition creation page.
Okay.
Okay. Now we will set up a pipeline requisition. So pipeline requisition concept I all told you yesterday also. Like when we have a requirement to create a pipeline job requisition in the future, like we are having some plans to create a job requisition, and it currently it's on hold, or currently we cannot activate it, or we cannot post it. So we can have those job requisitions in pipeline, so that at the time of there is any requirement for that particular job requisition, we just have to active like open it or post it. That's it. Okay. So before that we can create it. So what we will do, we will enable the set configurations for that. uh, Recruiting and candidate experience. Okay. So when we will click on create, CSP configuration I already showed you yesterday. So I just telling you the process type should be pipeline here. Okay. So once the pipeline CSP is configured, we can create the pipeline job requisition. Okay. Now we will create a approval rule. Okay, for the job requisitions. Okay, mostly all the configuration is done. Okay, we have to just enable the approval rules. Approval rules, by the name itself you understand, right? Like whenever we are creating a job requisition, we have to send it for approval to some business users to approve it. Okay, or like a BU head, okay, or my manager, or a hiring manager. Okay, so based on the requirement we can send the requisitions for approval. Once it is approved, then only job requisition will be open in the system, else it will not be. Okay, if the approval is rejected, then it will show that approval is rejected on the status, approval rejected. Okay, it will not be
Yes, yes,
opened.
yes, yes.
So under tools, okay, we can go to transaction console. Okay, approval rules, search for requisition. Okay, so there is a concept called bypass approvals and the configure rules. Bypass approvals means that if you will enable the bypass approvals, then system will not ask for any approvals. Okay, as soon as there is a step come for to initiate the approvals, system will automatically approve. Okay, it will not send any approvals to any users. System will automatically immediately approve that transaction. So that is called bypass approvals. Okay, so you
Okay.
in test instances we basically enable that bypass approvals, because we don't need any transactions to be sent for approvals. Okay, so but in the real time example, in the while implementing it should not be the case, because on the real time examples we send for the approvals to the business users, BU heads, okay, HR specialist, managers, okay, hiring managers to approve the job requisition.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
We need to add for them for
so
approvals.
Yeah. So we will click on it, this pencil edit button, to configure our approval rule. Okay, so it is giving a new option like your approval rule is already in the bypass mode. Still, you want to edit it, so we will click on yes because we will not save it. Okay, so here is the approval rule. Okay, we can click on it. We can click on add button. Okay, we can specify our rule. Okay, rule name, but we have to give an XYZ anything, status active, inactive, priority, what should be the priority of this rule, high, medium, low, highest, lowest, like this. Okay, and the condition of this rule. So suppose I can give you the condition if the requester, like who is the user who is creating the job requisition is from the US. Okay, then it should will then the requisition approval should go to the BU heads of user US. Okay, but if the requester is from India, then the requisition approval should go to the India BU heads. Okay, like this we can configure the approvals. Also, we can have a management hierarchy here, let's say. Okay, and in the management hierarchy we can configure, okay, which routing using line manager routing we can do. Okay, approval chain of requester, hiring manager, recruiter. It means that management hierarchy means the approvals will be go to the managers. Okay, approval will go to the managers. Okay, approval chain of which user, whether it is a user or a recruiter or a requester or hiring manager, who it will be. Okay, so if I will click on requester, so approval will follow the requester management hierarchy chain. Okay, if I will select the hiring manager, it will follow the hiring manager approval hierarchy chain. Okay, so first I will select the requester. Okay, start with manager. Start with whom? Manager, employer, second level manager. It means that if I will select employee, then first approval will go to requester. Okay, and if I will select manager, then first approval will go to manager of the requester. Okay, and if I will click on second level manager, it means that it will go to the second level manager of this requester, like requester manager and his manager. Okay, second level manager, it will start it. Number of levels, like till how many levels it should go. Like if I will say I have started the approval from employee. Okay, so it means that it will first go to requester. Okay, and number of levels I have given only two. So that means that it will start from employee, but it will only go to manager only. It will not trigger above that. Okay, top approver should be manager. Who will be the top approver? Okay, so like this we can configure our approval rules. Any doubts, Madhu? Hello.
Yeah, say. So here, based upon the requirement only, we can create multiple, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's not
We can
mandate
have
to, requested to employ or line manager. All not required. Who are the,
no, no, no.
that,
Yeah, yeah. It's totally based on the client requirement.
okay, okay,
Okay, so these are different type of approvers. we can have we can have job level approvals. Okay, we can have position hierarchy approvals. We can have representative approvals, self auto approve, like I can add like at this level it should be auto approved. Once
okay,
all these approvals are done, so now it should be auto approved, then we can have self auto approve. Or we can specify, we can hard code the username, like it should go to that particular user only, so we can use it from that user's last option from the approvers list. Okay, like this.
okay.
Once it is done, click on save and then click on submit. All the changes will be saved, and the approvals hierarchy and the approval rules are configured in the system for Java regulation.
Okay, got it.
Okay, this all we have seen. Okay, we have also seen this. Okay, now the second part topic we will discuss today is Java offer letter templates. Okay, so under this we will just see the overview, how to create a Java offers, how to upload it, how to create multiple versions of Java offer letter templates. After that, methods to adjust the content of offer letter, and then we will configure e-signature on accepted offer letters. Okay,
Okay,
so what is Java offer letter template? So Java offer letter is a format written document given by employer to a candidate. Okay, the letter confirms details of offer such as proposed job title, proposed starting date, work location, salary, and other compensation section. Okay, so to create a letter for candidates, there should be at least one job offer letter template upon which the basis of offer letters will be configured. This template provides the formatting, branding, and most of the text that each candidate will see when they receive the offer letter. Okay. It also may be configured to contain tokens of each offer letter beyond the template, which is useful to for hard to fill recruiting areas. Okay, so then when each individual offer letter gets presented to the candidate, this template always displays the candidate specific job title. Okay, so if I'm sending a job letter to you, okay, and I'm sending a job letter to me also, so each and every letter may have the candidate specific details. Okay, it should not like for me also it is given like what we say senior consultant, and for you also it is written like senior consultant. Okay, whatever the post is whatever the post is assigned to you while hiring, that job offer letter will contain that proposed job position details. Okay,
okay,
so the company that uses significantly different text in their offers for different groups of candidates might consider having more than one job offer letter template. Okay, it means that maybe there are a lot of offer letters configured in the system. So companies that are working on different roles on different regions or different countries, they might have a more than one offer letter template in the system.
okay,
So we can also create different offer letters for external candidates and different offer letters for internal candidates also, we can do this. Okay, so now how we will create a job offer letter template, we will see.
okay.
So let's see on the instance. Let me just disable this. Okay, so we o- we know that offer letter will be uploaded on the content library that we have seen yesterday, but we have to upload one RTF file. Okay, RTF file, and but that RTF file will contain, that RTF file will contain the tokens. Okay, that we have, I have showed you while creating the notifications also. We are adding some tokens over. Okay, so that tokens basically have some values. Okay, which we will also add in the RTF template. Okay, so offer letter basically on the front end, while when the recruiter attaches any offer letter to a candidate, it's we can simply see it is an offer template. Okay, or an HTML template we can say. Okay, it look like from the front end that only. Okay, but at the back end, one RTF template is attached to that job offer letter as a part of the configuration. Okay, from that RTF template, all the configurations, all the what we say formattings are coming, and it will be short based accordingly on the front end. Okay, so whenever an offer letter is generated on the system on the front end for any candidate, an actual RTF is assigned at the back end on the back end for that offer letter for the configuration. Okay, so we need to create one offer letter template, a parent offer letter template, what we say, which is a which consists of main configuration steps. Okay, which consists of all the tokens that needs to be as a part of the offer letter. Okay, let's see how to create it. Okay, so for this we need to navigate to the analytics section. Okay, so I'm not sure that if you are aware of this analytics section in the Oracle Fusion or not. You know that analytics section, Madhu?
I'm not saying. As of now, I am
Okay,
new on.
so I think it's a technical thing. Okay, and as a
Okay.
part of the implementing recruiting, okay, only technical users create the offer letters, not as functional one.
Oh,
Okay, but still I'm just for the knowledge, I'm showing you how the offer letter is being generated or created. It's more on the technical side. uh, okay, I don't seem to recruiting. Okay, job offer. Okay, so these are the uh, predefined reports. Sorry. Okay, so here we can see this is the data source of the Java file letter. Okay, from here the data will be coming. Okay, so if you will see edit, I'm just checking whether is there any offer letter available. Okay, no data is present. Okay, we will create it from scratch. Okay, so hi, let me upload the XML if I have any. Okay, so I have uploaded the XML on the RTF template. Okay, so this is little bit technical. So just I'm giving you the reference only. Okay, I'm just now write hi. Okay, I will attach one token here, which will be the candidate name. Okay, recipient full name, insert. Okay, congratulations. We have offered you you have been selected for a job role. Okay, recipient job title and your start date will be. Hire date. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So this I have created one offer letter. Okay, so this is a very simple offer letter. Okay, so in the real time it should not be a case. Okay, there are lot of complex offer letters that are created using these tokens. Okay, because lot of multiple conditions, lot of annexures, lot of salary details were there. Okay, so I'm just giving you because it will be now, if I will show you all the things, then it will be little bit very much technical, but I have showed you like this is a template. We will start from scratch. Okay, so this is a word template. I have uploaded the XML which we will be downloading from the Fusion instance from here that I've showed you. Okay, so this is the navigation. Okay, if you will edit this data source, okay, you can tag one offer ID and you can generate the sample XML from there. Okay, and after that you can upload this XML on this Word document. Okay, you can tag the tokens details to the offer letter wherever it is required. Save the file, save as. Okay, jet offer letter. Okay, not jet test offer letter. Oh, sorry. I will change it to RTF Okay, test offer letter dot, because while saving the file, just make it sure the extension should be rtf dot rtf, not in word document. Okay, so I will preview it.
For
Yes.
for this word format also, we need to install any for the. Normally, I have one word format, but whatever I am seeing here, this more options not there. We need to
Yeah,
install
so
any.
for this we need to install a BI publisher. It's an open source tool, open source software, which is available on the Oracle website, free, for free.
Okay,
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 so you can download, you can search Google on download BI publisher, or for Oracle. Okay, so it will
okay,
redirect to an Oracle website. From there you can download it. It's a free software. After it is downloaded, uh, you can install the setup. Before installing, all the close all the Microsoft files or any
okay,
software that you have opened. Okay,
okay.
once you have installed the file, okay, then again open the Word document. You can see an add-on will become here as a BI publisher.
Date protection. Okay.
Okay, so as you can
So
see, I have attached the token names. Hi, full name. Okay, your job title for which the candidate has been offered, and his start date. Okay, in the organization. And if I will preview the content. Okay, hi, name, candidate name. Congratulations, you have been selected for a job role. Okay, and the job role is not coming because that field should be empty, might be. Okay,
okay,
and your start date will be this date. Okay,
okay,
because I have attached one sample template. So based on the sample template values, the values are coming in this preview. Okay, so same as in case for which candidate, for whom the candidate offer letter is created, all the values will be populate here. So suppose I am creating the offer letter for you. So instead of this Paris Jordanis, okay, then the candidate name, it will automatically change it to Madhu. Okay, and for the job role for which I have selected you will reflect here, and the start date will reflect here.
yeah, got it.
Okay, so now our offer letter is ready to be uploaded. Okay, on the user account we will click on setup and maintenance. Let's see what will. Okay, recruiting and candidate experience. Okay, recruiting and candidate experience management, recruiting content library. Okay, create test offer letter. Category job offer letter template. Category is job offer letter template. Visibility is internal and external. Okay, start date will be on activation only. I will choose the file that I've created now, testofferletter.rtf. Okay, save and activate. Oh, sorry. I need to zip this file. Okay,
Okay,
this I forgot. Okay, RTF file we cannot upload it. We want to zip it. Save and activate. Okay, as you can see, testoperator.zip is now uploaded. and our now offer letter is ready to use, and this value now now this value will start reflecting on the front end, and now recruiter can use this offer letter on the system.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it. But you told this is a lot more on the technical side, but we have to do, right? This is mandated
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. It's a part of configuration. Without this, we
configuration.
can recruiter will not be able to use the offer letters for the candidates.
Yes. Okay.
This we have done. Okay. Versions we can create of the offer letter. I told you yesterday also on the recruiting side how to create a versions. Copy to create new version. Okay. Under actions, click on
Yes.
the uploaded file. Click on the choose file to upload the latest file, whatever the changes that you have made on your file. Uh, Save the file and upload it, re-upload it. Click on start on activation and save and activate. A new version will
Yes.
be created for the offer letter.
Yes.
Yes, any question?
No, it's clear. Same yesterday what you told.
Okay,
Same.
okay. So methods to adjust the content of the offer letter. It's nothing like you can download the offer letter from here. Click on download. Okay, okay, and download the offer letter. Again, the zip file will be downloaded. Unzip that file. Open the RTF file. Change the content where whatever the requirement that you have received from the business user. Change it. Save the file. Again, zip the file and create a new version and upload the file.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
So
Yes.
how
Got it.
that like that you can change it on the site. Okay, now we will see. Function. Yeah. So now we will see configure e-signature on accepted offer letter. Okay. So the e-signature section of each accepted offer letter can show content appropriate to the situation. But before that, what is e-signature? So basically, e-signature is a e-confirmation that the candidate have accepted the offer letter, which consists of his full name, okay, accepted dates, timestamp, and the place name. Okay, on at which time he accepted the offer letter. Okay, whoever accepted the offer letter, first name, last name, and all this, and with the proper IP address. Okay, so all this
Okay.
information is stored in our database. So this is called an e-signature. So this e-signature we can configure in the offer letter. Okay, so there is a field called e-signature. I can show you on the field side. Okay, as you can see, e-signature full name, e-signature signee IP address, e-signature date. Okay, all the details we can add on the offer letter. Okay,
Okay.
so that of fields when it is configured and when the offer letter is uploaded, we can take the e-signature from the candidate.
Okay.
Okay, so this is all on the job offer letter templates, how to configure it. Okay, job offers we will start now. How to configure some configuration settings for the job offers before at the time of implementing ORC. Okay, so can we take a 10 minutes break, Madhu,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can
Sure.
continue?
Yeah. We can take. No problem, sir. Okay.
Okay, we will start at 9:05. Okay, it's now 8:55.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, we will start for 10 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Madhu, audible? Madhu, you there?
Yeah, hi, Smith.
Yeah, hi Madhu. So can we start?
Yeah, yeah, we can start. And just I have small doubt because
Mm-hmm.
just in this app I tried to download that BI publisher, so it's
Mm-hmm.
asking for create your Oracle account. Like it's asking, so that one I can create my individual account or how it is. Any idea?
Yeah, yeah, you can just create your account with your personal email address. Okay, it will
Okay,
not also log in the account. Okay, when you will click on download button, it will ask with your username and email ID. Once your account is created, okay, so just click on download. Okay, so when you will click on download, it will ask the email ID and the password. Okay, once
okay,
you have entered the password, you click on submit, then download will start automatically. Okay,
okay, okay. Fine, I can
yeah,
try later.
yeah,
Yeah, we can continue.
okay. So for job offers, first one is to provide access to job offers to users not part of the offer team, which are the always like collaborators. Okay, so or a
Okay,
admin user. Okay, or any other users. So users can view, update, communicate, move, and process job offers to candidates based on users' privileges and data security. You can configure users' privileges there so that users can see or edit only certain parts of the offers for which they were specifically included on the offer team as a collaborator that I told you. Okay. So conversely, you can also configure much wider visibility so a given user can oversee and manage everything about offers within a certain division or even across the entire enterprise based on their personal security profile. So but they were saying like basically we can also configure that only recruiter can able to do all the things on the offer letter side, that he will able to approve, create it, draft it, extend it, accept it, or move to HR, like everything. But it usually based on the person security profile, how we have configured the security access on the system. Okay, so that users needs a specific duty, roles, and privileges to advance a candidate job application through the rest of the selection process after it has been selected for a job offer. Okay, so once it is selected for a job offer, we will create a job offer letter. Okay, we will send it for approval. But once it is approved, it will now send for extend the offer letter. Extend offer letter means we are sending an offer letter to a candidate for an acceptance. Okay, that means extended offer letter. Okay,
okay,
so under actions on the job offer UI, under actions we have an option extend offer letter. When we click on extend offer letter, one email will be triggered to the candidate that your job offer letter has been extended. Extended means you have received a job offer letter from this company, please accept it. Okay, so he will
okay,
click on that link. Okay, and system will redirect him to the external career portal login ID. He will log into the external career portal. An offer letter will be displayed. He will have an option to download the offer letter also and accept it. So once he accepted, automatically at that time only the information will flow back into the ORC that candidate have accepted the offer letter. After that, then they will move to HR and all other activities will be performed. Okay. The standard role hiring manager is defined by default with some simple abilities to view and start drafting job offers. Okay, so the main work of creation and communicating job offers is handled by the users with the studied role of recruiter. Okay, so basically recruiting manager or the recruiter or recruiting administrator who have these out of these three roles manages the job offer basically on the creation side and editing of the job offer letter. Okay, and the final steps are to be performed by the HR specialist when the record is moved to the core HR.
okay,
Okay, so create or redraft a job offer means user needs to use the initiate the job offer privilege. So same as we have seen in the job requisition privilege, here also we have some privileges which provide you to create or redraft the offer letter. So the initiate job offer privileges assign you to create or redraft the job offer letter. Okay, so this privilege not does not allow to complete all the required fields of the job offer, but this privilege is granted by the to the hiring manager and the recruiter by default to edit or to create the job offer letter. Okay, so view details of
Okay.
a job offer, view job offer privilege, view job offer salary, and view job offer other compensation duty roles to view their respective section. These duty roles are granted to the hiring manager and recruiter role by default. Okay, edit details of a job offer. Okay, user needs to must be have a update job offer privileges. Okay, to update the job offer details. Okay, on the compensation side and the salary side.
Okay.
Okay,
But this salary
reason,
structure, this can provide only higher management only, right? Any-
it totally depends on the sorry, business require process, how the business
Okay.
is working. Okay,
Okay.
so sometimes what happens is recruiter on the mails take some input from the hiring manager that what we should offer some salary to the candidate. Okay, hiring manager confirms on the email only, and based on their
Okay.
inputs of the hiring managers, recruiter himself made the salary discussions with the candidate and update on the offer letter.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, approve a job offer. So for this, no special privileges is required to approve a job, but user needs to need the view job offer, view job offer salary, and view job offer other compensation duty roles to view the respective section in the notifications. So whenever we received a notification for an approval, okay, when we open it for and when we are trying to approve a job offer, so on that page only there are lot of informations related to job offer are present there. So if an information if a user have the privileges like view job offer salary, only then he or she will be able to see the information on the notification, else they will not be able to see the information. Okay, take actions to move candidate job
Okay.
application to a new state in the selection process, such as create offer, submit offer. So for this, you need to have the move candidate job application privileges. To move the candidate from job one step to another means to move it from draft offer letter to submit offer letter, or to accept offer, or to move the candidate to HR. So for these sections, they need a move candidate job application privilege. Okay.
Okay.
So some actions that need to be performed on the job offer letter, like accepting the job offer, extending the job offer, rejecting the job offer. Okay, so that needs to be communicated. Sorry, that needs to be have a privileges. So which privilege is required? It's a communicate job offer privilege. Okay, this is a by default a privilege that is to be designed to the assigned to the recruiter, not to the hiring manager, but to the recruiter. Okay, but
Okay.
because recruiter will extend the job offer letter. Okay, not a hiring manager.
Okay.
Okay, so under my client groups there is a section called manage job offers. Okay, this is mainly for the HR specialist. Okay, but who can access the job that section, who have the privilege called address job offers aggregate privilege. Okay, so no other privilege are required to view specific job sections of the offer. The privilege is granted to the human resource specialist, HR specialist by default. Okay, so whosoever is a HR specialist in the system will have the by default access for the managed job offers.
Okay.
Mm, Okay, so configure job offers when and why section. Again, we have to go to the share screens, click on user background. Okay, edit pages, activate a sandbox. Create sandbox, test sk, create and enter. Okay, same, go to my client groups, HCM experience design studio. Recruiting. Okay, recruiting, create an edit job offer, create a rule. Okay, so see when and why section. Okay, is automatically currently enabled. Okay, and on the attribute side, these fields are available. Okay, what will be the action? Why we are creating the offer letter? Legal employer. When is the employee start date? Worker type and all. Okay, we can
Okay.
enable disable these fields. All four fields in that section must have value to be proceed because they affect and reasons on the offer page. So based on this all four values, okay, other values will work. So it should be recommended to enable all the four fields for when and why section. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
because basis on these selections, other fields will be auto populated.
Okay.
Okay, so if any of these fields are configured to be hidden, still they must receive values to proceed with the offer process. If the fields legal employer and worker type did not inherit values from the rated requisition, for example, and if they cannot be filled manually by the user, then it will be impossible for the users to select an appropriate value for the action field. So basically, when we create a job requisition and when we creating any offer letter for that job requisition of an candidate, so usually it auto populates the legal employer from the job requisition. Okay, so what
Okay.
system is trying to say, if somehow some users have disabled this legal employer field on when and by section, and somehow the field values are also not copied from the job requisition, okay, then user do not have any option to select the legal employer on the field, on the form, because we have hidden that legal employer field, and which is a mandatory field, okay, on the job offer page. So without this, it will be impossible to create an offer letter. System will keep on giving error, okay, and you will not be able to create the offer letter. So it is a mandatory and recommended that under when and why all the fields are available, you should be enable all the fields. Okay,
Okay.
so configure job offers with the payroll section. Okay, so the payroll section is usually hidden, but your administrator may have exposed it for some sum of all types external candidate offers. It should not be exposed when creating offers for internal employees or contingent workers who are staying within the same legal employer. Okay, because there might be a change for the internal candidates, a location change, okay, or any other change which is not required, salary increase and all. So in that part we cannot have a salary payroll section on that. Okay, so how to configure the payroll section? salary details. Okay, from here, visible or not visible, we can enable it. Okay, and from
Okay.
attribute side, we can see what attributes are available under salary information. Action is adjusted amount, percentage, and all information is visible. So now force users to access sections while creating job offers. Okay, so when we create or edit rules for the recruiting, create and edit job offer action in the transaction design, you can define if section within a job offer must be accessed or not by the users. Okay, so same like we can enable or disable the sections. Okay, here, and we can decide whether this particular section can be accessed by the users or not. Okay, so
So users means
yeah, users means every user who is uh, reaching on the job offer page,
okay.
whether it is a recruiter, administrator, or any of the user. Okay, so when sections are configured as required, users who create or modify job offers to access. One second. So when sections are configured as required, users who create or modify job offers need to access and open these sections in the offer to be able to save the offer or submit the approval. Okay, so if fields within a required section are configured as required, users will not be able to leave the section until those required fields are filled.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, also just like here we can make it required, not required, enable, disable the fields. Okay, and based on the every section, we can go down and expand the section details like employment details, and all the attributes that are related to employment details will be available here, and we can enable it, disable it, and make it mandatory, non-mandatory. Also based on the parameters, we can do it for the particular business unit, legal employer, role name, okay, and the country type also. Okay, and save and close. So now we can see how to configure the job offer flex fields. Okay, let's see if there is any need for the design studio.
So for flex fields, I hear the DFF and KFF. Apart from in recruitment, also we can
Sorry.
for flex fields. I hear someone like DFF and KFF. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
dis- so even recruitment also we are having
Yeah, yeah, I'm
same
just
like.
showing you. I'm showing you that what I'm discussing now. Just let me close the sandbox. So KFS we don't have. Okay, so basically KFF usually works on the EBS side. The DFS we have for the requisitions also and for the job offers also. We'll just click on user account, setup and maintenance, recruiting and candidate experience, job offers, descriptive flex fields. Okay, click on edit, click on add a DFF. Okay, so what we can say, uh, work from home. Okay. Suppose there is a requirement and business said that create one enable one custom field on the job offer page. Okay, saying that work from home, yes or no, because on the basis of that selection we will provide the internet allowances on the job offer letter. We will include the internet allowances on the job offer letter. If the value is yes, then recruiter will add one special allowance called internet allowance. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
so for that requirement we will create one work from home field, okay, of data type character. Okay, value set we can have yes or no. Yes or no. HRC yes and no. Okay, required we can make it mandatory non-mandatory from here. Okay, make it required. BA enabled, if we will click on BA enabled, it will be enabled for reporting also. Okay, just click on save and close. Okay, this is how we will configure the custom fields for the job offer letters. Got it now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Once we changed, once we save the changes, click on deploy flex fields to make the changes on every instance.
Okay. So after that, we have to deploy mandate.
Yeah, deploy is mandatory part. Before deploying, without deploying, the changes will not be reflected.
Okay.
Done. Okay, so this is how we will configure the job offer flex fields. We have configured, and now how to enable the job offer. Currently, we have just created the job offer flex fields. Okay, now how to enable those job offer flex fields on the job offer page. Currently, we have just created. Okay, but we have not disabled. Oh, sorry, enable it on the job offer.
Yes.
So it's a refresh needed because we have created a sandbox. Oh, sorry, DFF. So to make a sync between the sandbox and the DFF, we need to refresh it. Else our DFF will not populate on the sandbox. We've just entered the sandbox. create an added job offer, add rule. Okay, additional info. Additional info here. Okay, as you can see, job offer descriptive flex field. Okay, click on edit. As you can see, work from home is coming, right?
Yes, yes, correct.
Yeah. So once we enable it, visible, it will be enabled on the job offer page now.
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever we configured, again we have to come here in sandbox. We have to customize, like we have to enable.
Yeah, yeah. If it is not enabled, we have to enable it.
Okay.
Okay. So now another thing is there are multiple types of descriptive flex fields that are available for job offer. Okay, and there are available in different section. So that I showed you on the for job offers descriptive flex fields. It is available in additional information section. Okay, but what about if there is any DFF that is related to assignment?
Okay.
Okay, so that should be visible in job offer assignment section.
Okay.
Okay, job offer assignment section. So assignment flex fields like per ASD DF are shown on the offer page. Okay, in the assignment info section, right? So the values become available for each candidate if when assignment if and when this offer assignment is accepted and processed and becomes a real assignment. But like that information will be flown into the core HR.
Okay.
Okay, so these much flex fields we can enable or create for the global segments for the offer letter assignments. How we can configure it? We can go to setup and maintenance. Go to search. Open it. Okay, flex field called ASG. Per ASG DF is the cat category of assignment flex fields for the job offer. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and after that we will click on edit to edit the job offer assignment flex fields for job offer. Just a second. Okay, as you can see, same as I showed you how to create a work from home field, the same you can do it from on the assignment info section also. Okay, the same procedure, click on edit, add and all information you can give. Okay, click on cancel, go to home page. Okay, navigate to now experience design studio. Once the field is created, we will enable it same as we have done already. Create an edit offer, add. Okay, assignment info, employment details,
So normally, Oracle deliver one no need to activate, right? So whatever we are customizing, that one only we need to activate.
yeah, we can oracle delivered, we can enable disable it.
Enable disable it. For that one also we need to come here, right? Or not
Yeah, yeah,
required.
yeah, from here we have to do. Okay,
Okay.
as you can see, assignment attributes, click on edit. This is the list. As I showed you, three fields were created at the assignment level, custom fields.
Yes.
All these three fields are coming here, so we can enable disable those fields. Okay,
Okay.
so this is how we can enable the assignment flex fields on the job offer letter. Now make the job offer letter visible in documents of record. So documents of record, you so there is a concept called DOR, which is called documents of record in core HR. So basically all the documents that are related to employment. Okay, so not related to employment, other details also, PAN card, Aadhaar card, employment details, experience letter, previous employment details. Okay, bank details, or any cancelled check, all these details are get stored into the documents of record for employee record. Okay, which is very confidential and are secured with the user roles. Okay,
Okay.
so we can we can secure it with the user roles, so like nobody can have the access because it's a confidential data, right? So we can impose as much restrictions we want. Okay, so what happens for the ORC when an offer letter is accepted and the candidate is moved to HR and it got hired? The copy of the accepted offer letter got migrated automatically in the documents of record as a part of the integration, inbuilt integration. Okay, so once the offer letter is accepted and that candidate is moved to HR, okay, automatically system will pick one accepted offer letter copy, copy the accepted offer letter and paste it into the document of records for the employee once the employee record is generated.
Okay.
Okay, so how we can achieve this? Go to setup and maintenance, search document types, click on document types, category, search for the employment and then click on search. Okay, as you can see, recruiting and recruiting job offers. We will click on it, recruiting job offers. Okay, as you can see, we can restrict creation, we can restrict update, we can restrict delete.
Great. Okay.
Okay. So basically, these are the fields that are enabled for the document of records. Document
Okay.
name, we can make it required or relevant, enable, disable it from here.
Okay.
Okay. So document type label, whether it is a person level document or an assignment level document, then we can that we can also define. Okay.
Okay.
So now how to configure the job offer approvals we can see. Till now the that I have told you in today's session, the things are clear, right?
Yes, yes. Today's section is clear. I think I need to more practice. Then only I will gain
Okay.
good knowledge.
Offer. Okay. Transaction console, approval rules, and then come to offer.
Okay.
Same, click on edit button. Process name is approve job offer. Click on configure rules, edit. Click on yes. It opens. Let me. Okay. Same, we can the same method I told you. We can click on create. Okay, another rule is created. We can click on it. We can give the specific details, required details. We can configure rule condition. We can click on it and we can add the condition here, and we can add the approvers list also. So same as
Okay.
is, we can create multiple rules. Okay, so based on the conditions, our rules will be triggered. Okay, and it will approval will be sent to the required recipients.
So whenever approval required, any transaction, we need to come here only.
Yeah, for the approvals part, we need to come here.
Okay.
Not for the ORC, but for the core HR performance, everything on the Fusion
Okay.
side, we have to commit from here only. Okay, approval part clear.
Yes.
Now configure notifications for job offer approvers. Okay, so approver receives email notifications seeking their decisions about job offer drafted or for candidates. So these notifications are generated for each approver by BA publisher only. So from backend only. Okay, so just like all other approvals, the standard notification for offer includes and all the print information about the job offer, including the proposed assignment details, salary details, and other details also. Okay, so from a security standpoint, approvers need to have these duty roles and aggregate privileges to view respective sections in the notification. So I have told you in the first slide only for job offer that these much privileges are required for to review the job offer details on the notification side. Okay,
Okay.
approvers don't need to include that if the approver is approving the job offer letter. Okay, so they don't need to be a part of the offer team. Okay, okay, to see the offer approval request, as long as the candidate is within the user data roles, uh, person security profile, like means that candidate data should be in the person security profile. That means if a person security profile is applied within the US, okay, so my user is restricted with a user with a US person security profile, and the approval is coming to me for the India candidate, then there may be an issue. Apart from this, there will not be an issue if I'm not a member of the hiring team also, I can approve the job offer letter if it's coming to me and I have the required privileges to see the offer
Okay.
letter. Okay. The standard notification that consists of enabling the details, and all the details for the offer letter are this p underscore offer letter template name. Okay, and the second one is the p offer letter deep link. So it will be enabled from those content library only. Okay, now how to configure collaborator types defaulted in job offers. Okay, we will go to the setup and maintenance. Okay, we will expand the offer section. I think I don't have the access on this instance for that. Just give me a minute, huh?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So actually on this page only, there are three options. Okay, these three options will be configured. Like which options we have to show on the offer letter side, all the collaborator types, some specific collaborator types, or none of the collaborator types. Okay, so no collaborator will be defaulted on the job offer section. If we'll select none collaborator type. If we select specific, then specific collaborator types, and if we select all collaborator types, then this is the default value to preserve the current behavior of the existing customers. Okay, I think there is some role access issue, so that's why that settings is not coming here. Okay, so
Okay.
maybe I can show you on the next session. Okay, when our instance will be available to use. Okay, so
Sure.
this is
Sure.
how we can configure our collaborator type to be defaulted on the job offer screens. Okay, so configure the candidate selection process by extending the job offers. So I told you like extending a job offer letters is a trigger, like is an action where once the offer letter is approved from the required approvers, then after the next step is to extend the offer letter. That means to send the offer letter. Okay, so it's a manual task currently in the system. Okay, but as a
Okay.
part of a configuration, we can automate this task. That means that once as soon as the offer letter is approved, okay, it will automatically send for
It will generate.
automatically, yeah, automatically that offer letter will be extended. Recruiter don't
Okay.
have to do it manually.
Okay.
Okay, once it is approved, it will automatically extend the offer letter to the candidate. Okay,
Yeah.
so how we can go to candidate selection process configuration. uh, okay, our CSP was in the another instance. Okay, let me see if I we have another. Okay, so bypass extending offer. Okay, we can click on yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we can click on
So
this
means
yes.
there
So
is no need approvals. Directly it will go.
yeah, no,
Okay.
approval is still required. After approving, it will automatically send the offer letter to a candidate. Okay, so currently
Okay.
the value is
Okay.
set to no. So what
No.
is currently what will happen? Okay, suppose the value is no, we are not bypassing the extending offers. Okay, so currently
Then
the value is
yeah.
no. So what will happen in the system? Once the approver approves the offer letter, once the final approver approves the offer letter, okay, status of offer letter will be changed to offer approved. Okay,
Approved. Okay.
now
Okay.
it will keep on the state offer approved because recruiter have to manually change the status from offer approved to offer extended. Okay, they have to extend the offer letter manually. Okay,
Okay.
but we can eliminate this efforts, manual efforts, okay, by enabling this feature called bypass extending offer. If you will enable this, so as soon as the offer letter is finally approved, it will automatically send for offer extended. Okay, so from offer approved, it will automatically change to offer extended, and the offer letter will be sent to the candidate without uh, being the recruiter interventions. It will send the offer letter. Okay, so
Okay.
define reasons to decline job offers. Okay, we can gather some feedback when candidate declines job offers. So suppose candidate can select a reason from a list of reasons. If he or she is declining job offers, then there are some reasons like why you are declining. You have some another offer, or you find some another job, or your resignation is not accepted. Like this, all other values, other values can be we can add on that list of values for the rejection. Okay, or any other or enter any comments you want to provide. Okay, so with that information our organization can gather valuable data from the recruiting teams, and we can work what is the what we are missing, or there is what gap is there between the candidate and the recruiters, and why they are declining our job offer letters.
Okay.
Okay, so to enable this feature, we need to perform these main steps like define reasons for declining an offer, enable the allow candidate reasons comment to provide their comment on the while withdrawing the offer letter. Okay, attach the reason group to the offer withdrawn status. Okay, add the candidate selection process to job requisitions, configure notifications and alert composer like this. Okay, so what we can do, firstly we will enable this allow candidate reasons and comments on withdraw. Okay, to yes. Okay,
Okay.
once it
Okay.
is configured as yes, we have to attach one user reason group. Okay, yesterday remember we have created one reason group. Under reason group we have created multiple reasons.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
so
Yeah.
under in the front of withdrawn by candidate we can attach one reason. Okay, select reason group. Okay, so suppose we have selected as CSP. So CSP may have multiple reasons, list of values.
Okay.
Okay, list of values. So I have selected CSP. CSP may have 8 reasons to reject the offer letter. So candidate while rejecting the offer letter will see this CSP reasons,
Okay.
all these 10 reasons. So out of those 10 reasons, he or she will select the reason why he or she is rejecting the offer letter.
Okay.
Okay, and after that we will attach this CSP to the job requisition. And if we want to send that, if the candidate have declined the offer letter, okay, and the notification should be triggered, and all the reasons and the comments that candidate have put while declining the offer letter should be a part of the notification. We have to include those information in the notification. Then where we can configure the notifications for declining the offer letters, we can configure in alert composer that we have seen yesterday. Okay,
Okay.
just search for the offer declined or withdraw. Okay, and we can edit the notification and we can include the required details.
Okay.
Okay, so basically these are the notification names that we want to configure. IRC job offer decline internal, it is for the internal candidate, and IRC job offer decline external, it is for the external candidates.
Okay.
Okay, and these are the tokens names that we can add in the notification. Okay, to include the uh, decline reason or the comments.
Comments. Okay.
Okay, decline comments. Okay, so and the last feature is enable copy job offers. Okay, so this is a feature where it recently got added into the ORC in the last patch upgrade. Okay, earlier this feature was not there, but in the last patch upgrade only it was enabled in the ORC. But but this features gives you. Okay, so suppose there is a bulk hiring is currently going on in an organization, and we have a job requisition where there are 50 openings are there.
Okay.
Okay, 50 openings are there, and we received 150 job applications, out of which we selected 50 applicants, and we have finalized to give an offer letter to those 50 applicants. Okay, now one thing
Okay.
is recruiter will manually create 50 different offer letters for the candidate one by one, which
One
is
by
a
one.
very
Yes.
lengthy process. Okay,
Yes.
which is a very
Yes.
lengthy process. They will click on create offer letter, we will they will populate, they will manually add all the field values and all, so it will take lot of time. So now
Yes.
what Oracle have introduced one feature called copy job offers. Okay,
Okay.
which
Okay.
in which we have an option. Okay, where recruiter have to create only just one offer letter. Okay, once the offer letter is created and it is in draft mode. Okay, recruiter what can do, recruiter can select all the job applications for whom the offer letter should be created, select
Okay.
all the job applicants and click on actions and click on copy job offers. Okay,
Okay.
as soon as
Okay.
he will click on copy job offers, okay, system will ask which offer letter you want to copy.
Okay.
Okay, we will select that copy offer letter. We will select the offer letter that recruiter have created recently for one candidate. Okay, and what system will do? System will copy all the details from that job offer letter to the
Okay.
other 49 job offer letters.
Okay.
Okay,
But
which will
yeah.
eliminate all the manual efforts.
Okay. But here, suppose 50 candidates, right? But each candidate they're having a different data plannings, different
Yes,
salaries, right?
that
So
that
automatically it will take.
yeah, with the help of tokens, while we have configured in the RTF template, okay,
Yes, yes.
with the
Okay,
help of
okay.
tokens, yeah, it will automatically take each
It
and
will
every
take.
individual candidate name and other
Okay,
details also.
okay, okay. Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how we can enable this? We have to just enable one profile option.
Okay,
Click on search, open it, search for this option. Okay, set this value to Y. Okay,
okay,
as once you set this value to Y, recruiter will be able to see that copy feature on the job offer UI.
okay.
Okay, so I think that's all for